Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are on the level 3 Shadow Knight Ogre, and we're entering the game. I just wanted you to see my big, beautiful body here. So let's go enter world. I need to turn the headphones down. Turn them down. Alright, halfway. Alright, there's one thing I want to say at the beginning of this video. We're continuing our starting A series. We already did the Wizard. We're doing the Shadow Knight. I say this in every video. Vote with your likes, vote with sharing it out, vote with comments, whatever. Whatever class you want to see, whatever one gets the most views, that's the one we're doing. And we're doing the Shadow Knight right now, the second one. The first one was the Wizard. So go check out the Wizard playlist if you want to. It's already been tabulated, so you can watch it as much as you want, and it won't affect the tabulation there. So I want to say at the very beginning of this video, I've been doing quests, right? Did them on the Wizard, did them on the Ogre, Shadow Knight, and just to get it out, just to make sure, I'm not hurting anybody out there, make sure you check faction when you're doing quests. I'm just showing you, almost, all the quests, and, I'm just going down the list on the wiki, starting at level 1 in the zone I'm in, and I'm showing you each quest, pretty much, unless it's something, annoying or goes outside the zone or something like that. So, but some of these quests do hurt your faction, and you need to make sure you're not doing, the wrong ones and whatnot. So, all I want to do is public service announcement here. Not every quest is going to be good for your class. You want to look them up on the wiki and make sure they are. Like for my Shadow Knight here, I should probably only be doing the quests inside the Shadow Knight guild area. They're the same. So we had Lizard Meats, and the Warrior guy had one, and the Shadow Knight guy had one. Right? We're now going to do Lizard Tails. The Shadow Knight guy has one, and the Warrior guild leader both have one, or somebody in the area of the guild leader has those quests. So whatever class you are, makes sense, you would do it in your area. I'm probably going to show you both of them once again. I'll do the Warrior one once, and then I'll do the Shadow Knight one multiple times so I can keep my faction right. But let's go in and turn some of these Lizard Tails in. We'll do the Warrior, well, let's do the Shadow Knight one, and then we'll save one tail for the Warrior Guild. That way I can make sure if my faction's a little bit off right now, I'll turn in a bunch to the Shadow Knight Guild. I'll get back on their good side, and then I'll go mess it up a little bit. All right, let's go. I think this is the right way. Or I'm in the Fiat. Poopy. You guys ever do that? You zone out. You think you're going to one zone, but you're not going to the one you want to. And then you have to zone right back. I do that all the time. Do that all the time. Especially when you just started the game and you don't really know where you are. It says the game is not responding. Okay, which way am I facing? Let's go. See, it looked like trees up ahead. I thought that was the Fiat. What is going on? Inethul swap. Oh, I forgot we ended here. Okay, never mind. So now you get to see me go back forth multiple times because I forgot where I was. We had ended getting chased by a red. We were exploring. We were exploring in the Fiat. We kind of went way down the path, and we had to zone it because I got chased away by a lizard watcher who was bright red. So we need to head back. I think I'll do right wall strats to get back to town, and we'll get into first person because it's the fastest way to do it. Strafe run. There's the path. I'm not going to get on the path because a watcher attacked me when I was on the path. I'm going to do right wall strats, and I'm going to strafe run. And I'll get us back to town. Let's go. Whenever I say right wall strats or left wall strats, I think I got that from, Lobos Jr. It's a Dark Souls. It's not a Dark Souls thing, but it's where I got it from. Basically just keeping my right shoulder to the right wall, the edge of the zone, right wall strats. We are scraping the boundary of the zone on our right side. Keeping that to our right. It's kind of what you do in EverQuest and other games. We can't go any further this way. I mean, it's common sense to most of y'all, but maybe a couple of you out there didn't know what I meant when I said right wall strats or left wall strats. Just keep your right shoulder up against the boundary to the right of the zone where you can't go any further. I cannot go any further here. So I'm keeping my right shoulder on it. And, you can't really get lost as long as you're doing that. Now, I could get killed by an invisible rogue that's going to backstab me, maybe. That's happened to my Necro before, and I'm kind of weary of. But other than that, usually the edge of the zone is pretty safe. Not in every single zone. There's a black wolf. I wonder, most likely it's not going to be something we couldn't handle. Got our giant halberd. We got some cloth armor on. So how is the Shadow Knight going so far? I think it's not... I think the Wizard is winning at the moment over the Shadow Knight. It's the only two we've done so far. And so far, y'all seem to want to see the Wizard. Which is cool with me. I'm going to still finish this out and give it its chance no matter what. It's fun to start up new characters, and I've never really done this before in EverQuest. I always stick to the same character just all the way. First time I've ever, like, with my Shaman, normally I would take that Shaman all the way to 60. And it's one of the first times I've ever kind of took a break at 54, and that's where most people, I feel, would take a break, because it's double hell. It's super hard. And it just goes so slow. You got to have super duper patience, and you really got to just pick at it. I've made a video before on how to get through those kinds of hell levels. You really just got to pick at it and like not expect too much from it and just work at it every day. Don't even look at your experience bar. Find a place that you know is you're gonna log on. You're gonna go to the place. You're gonna just grind it out, and it's gonna be open most of the time. You're gonna be able to handle it. You're never gonna die. Even if it's slow, even if it's not a ton of experience, like there's way more value in the consistency of logging on and knowing you're gonna do a certain thing, and just to get through these levels. I mean, go ahead and explore and do your thing in every other level, but when you're in a double hell, like, it's not the time to be going and exploring all over the place. I think that's the kind of when people run into trouble. Like, they're really trying to stick it out with their main character. They get to a really, really tough hell level or double hell like 54, and they're not seeing the experience move at all, so they're trying to like go to all these different places and find the answer, and that's definitely not the answer, you know? You got to kind of like just go somewhere super safe, whatever works, and just consistently grind it out. That's how you get through those. Or you wait for like a double experience weekend and, you know, keep doing that or something. But yeah, let's go do the quest first thing. This is the third quest I've shown, I think. First two were both lizard meatses. This time I think I'm just going to do like the lizard tail quest. I'll show you both of them because I'm not going to like turn it in a bunch of times over and over and over at the warrior guild. I don't want to ruin my faction, even if I'm not going to really be playing this guy. I might one day. Like, I want to play a tank one day, so this might be the tank one day. And we get him to level 5, we jump start him. Alright, so we just need to go to the SK guild. And I think is it one tail per? I'll look it up once we get there. I hope y'all can see. Let me see what time it is, because I never know. I really can't tell in the game. So if it was just super dark outside, I apologize. It probably was, too. I hate how the beginning of these videos, it's always super dark. But if you hang in there, I'll make sure to... I'll pay attention from now on. I've been trying. Like, when I start a video, that's not the first thing I'm thinking of. Like, is it going to be super dark? Because there's like a week between these videos. And, like, when I finish the video and I rewatch the video, that's the one thing that's glaring and, like, blaring in my head. Like, you need to make sure it is daytime when you record. Because it's super dark, and that's probably annoying just to watch a name running around. But it doesn't really occur to me until I'm thinking about it while I'm already playing. I'm like trying to think, what am I going to do this time? What am I going to say this time? What's the quest I'm going to do? I'm like looking stuff up. I'm getting OBS set up. I'm getting the game on. I'm getting, you know, the wiki brought up. I'm kind of planning out what I'm going to do in the video a little bit. And then the last thing I think of a week later is, oh man, I better make sure it's not dark the entire time. Which it might have been there at the very beginning, and I apologize. I keep saying I'm going to try to make it better, and I keep starting these videos off in the dark. Alright, so I think it's Ruxa here. I like to say here a lot, I noticed. I say here. Don't take a shot every time I say that. I don't know, I get a different word every other month. I'll have a different word I like to say a lot. Isn't it either. Is just always. Let me check this out, and I'll get right back to y'all. I want to make sure this is the guy, and one reason that I'm doing all the quests, even if they're bad faction for me, is because I love like the text and the conversation with the ogres, and it's just fun for me to read that. So it's just part of what we're doing with these starting class videos. So I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna go just look at the quest real fast, and I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, it's not that guy. It's actually this guy right here, Grivac. So let's talk to Grivac. Hail. Grivac says, need new members we do not. Powerful enough are we with Grivac. Still peons needed. Are you a new peon or are you an outsider? Speak up, fool. No time Grivac has. Say, I am new peon. So you think that you can be greater than Grievok. Touch you not, and still I can smash you. I am a Greenblood Shadow Knight. Peon are you. Peons go to swamps and slay lizardmen. You return with 4 lizardmen tails, and a reward is yours. You return with 2 lizardman shaman dolls, and a great reward is yours. Okay, so we give them 4 tails. I don't know if I have so many tails that I'm going to be able to... One thing also, I accidentally sold my Greenblood shirt, and I think that's part of a quest later on, so make sure you don't do that. Let's see how many tails I have. 1, 2, 3. I also need to sell. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, something just popped up on my screen. Hold on a sec, y'all. Let me pause it. Okay. Do I have enough to at least do this twice? Come on. I think I do. I think I have exactly 8. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I could show both of them. And then we'll turn everything into this guy after. Alright, so let's give him his tails. Let's see what he gives us. One of them gives like rawhide armor, and the other one gives like backpacks. So 2 pretty nice things for low level. Also, we're going to watch our experience. We're going to see if he gives us any kind of money. Ooh. I didn't really see much experience there, but I did get 7 silver pieces. And like a shield. Large buckler. I use a 2-hand weapon, so... What do I got in my range slot? That's weird. Why do I got a hammer in my range slot? How's that even possible? And it goes in the range slot. That's weird. For what? Can you throw it? Throw the hammer? So yeah, I got a large buckler. I doubt I'm going to be able to wear it anywhere. I could go with one hand. It's 4 AC. That's it. I kind of like my rusty halberd. I don't think I'll change my rusty halberd for anything except for maybe a large scythe. But yeah, we got a buckler off of this guy, and barely any experience, but 7 silver pieces, which is nothing to sneeze at this very low level. It's like half a gold. But let's go try the warrior one now. I want to see what my faction is right now, too. Con. Amiably. Okay. So we're fine, right? Alright, well, let's go to the warrior guild and see what the other guy gives us. Because that's going to be the thing. Oh, by the way, with the meat quest, the Shadow Knight guild leader gives you more experience than the warrior guild leader. So, the only reason to go to the warrior, if you're a Shadow Knight, and you're going to do the meat quest, the only reason to go to the warrior meat quest would be to get the battle axe. Like, just turn it in once, get the battle axe. Now you got your axe. Rest of the time, turn them into the Shadow Knight guild leader. That'd probably be the only reason. That's why I'm showing them. I mean, there's no big deal. You could do it one time just to get the thing. But yeah, let me see which guy this is, and then I'll be back. I think it's Guntrick. Actually, it's Cogna. I was wrong both times. Let's find Cogna. There's Cogna. So this is the Warrior Guild leader. Turning stuff into the Warrior Guild will give you bad faction with the Shadow Knight Guild. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But I'm going to do it once, just to hear the dialogue and to maybe get something cool, like a piece of rawhide armor or whatever. If I have to, I can go back and forth. Let's say I want to get, like, a whole set of large rawhide. I could, you know, every time I get one, I could go to the other guy and turn it in, and maybe it would offset, kind of. I wouldn't, like, let my, I would definitely check and make sure I wasn't getting too low in faction-wise. I don't think, it's something to mention. I don't think it's, like, super serious or anything, unless you, like, just do the wrong quest over and over and over, and that's the only one you do. I don't think you could really screw it up too bad. Something to mention. All right, let's turn these tails in. Oh, actually, let's hear the quest first. I want to see what he says. Hail. You be thinking you be real tough, crackneck? Say, I am real tough. I think we already did this, right? Crackneck. Me not thinking so, but maybe me wrongs. No, me never wrongs. No, you know tough. Only little crackneck is you. You think you be tough, crackneck. You bring me 4 lizard meats. What? We already did this one. Hold on. Alright, we got Lizard Tails number 2. Oh, it is Grievok. I'm an idiot. Well, hey, we got to hear that again. And that's classic. So no big deal. Let's go to Grievok. My bad. I was right. Or no, I said Guntrick. I was still wrong. I was super wrong. Hold on. I think I'm really off my rocker today. It's Lizard Tails 1. Horgus. Jeez. You know, most people would cut that out, but I'm not going to. Horgus. There he is. Jeez. Some people like it when you screw up and you get lost and stuff like that. Nobody, I'm telling y'all, if you make YouTube videos, not everybody wants to see a person always being perfect and get everything done perfectly. Not everybody likes that. Some people like to see the struggle and the death. What? You crackneck or you pest? Say, I am crackneck. I'm a crackhead, bro. Good, me not bash you. You help Horgus and cracknecks. Go smash lizards. Bring 4 tails. Greenbloods think they get all lizard tails. We take first. Taste good. You bring 4 tails. Me give you tings. Me gives armor. Now go. See, he gives you armor, though, you know? It's almost worth the bad faction. If we can get a whole full set of, like, large rawhide, it's definitely better than cloth. But we'll see. I'm not sure. Just like I wasn't sure which guy it was, and I kept getting that wrong. I'm not sure about this either. There we go. Alright, the experience is probably not going to be great, but maybe 7 silver and a piece of armor. That'd be great. Alright, I got some bracers. So now we can compare to the cloth. We got some large rawhide wrist bands. Which is 3 AC. These are just 1, so that's definitely an upgrade. I might have to get a full set of large rawhide off this guy. But to do that, we'll definitely have to, like, offset it with some turn-ins to the Shadow Knight Guild. Probably. Alright, let's go sell all this crap that I got. I think that's all the lizard tails. Most of this is just from, maybe turning in quests. Large cloth shirt. See if we can get a large... Is that different than the one I got? AC4. AC4, not really. It just says large. Anyway, sell that. Get the worn great staff, sell that. We have our large buckler. I think I'll sell it. I'm on a 2-hand. I can always get another one, just turn stuff in. Rusty battle axe. I think I'll sell that. Let's get out of there. Alright, chicken. We still got our lizard meatses, too. We could turn in. That'll help us get our faction back. So, all the lizard meatses I'll turn into the Shadow Knight Guild. And all the tails I'll turn into the Warrior Guild. That sounds like a plan, right? Hopefully the tails aren't like a crazy faction hit. Okay, so we got an empty bag there. We got bones and food and drink there. We got an empty bag there. I think we're good to go. 14 meatses. I may hit the bank. Let's see if I can find it. It's just the door. The door up here. Dora the Explorer. I don't want to be slow. Okay, grab the copper. Bang, bang, bang. Silver. Bang, bang. Gold. 8 platinum already. Somebody in my comments said they made like 100 platinum off these little quests by the time they were like level... I can't even remember what they said, but it was impressive. Let's see what time it is. At what? I don't know. What time should we pause? Maybe 7 p.m. just to make sure we don't get into the dark hours. This is not the way. We got to skip 2 of them. And it's the 3rd one on the right. Okay, so we're heading back out to fight. I want to collect some more meat and tails. And that's my main goal of this video. We don't even need to get the next level. This is only part 3, and we're already level 3. With the wizard, it was like part 1, we were level 1. Part 2, we were level 2. Part 3, we were level 3, etc. And we're like ahead of... We're ahead on this for some reason. An armadillo. I wonder how often that would spawn. Could you stand here and just kill the armadillo? I'm going to touch these up. Man, that just rotted. I wonder what was on there. Another Stein. Put it in my range slot. Nope. I don't think they do anything. Crude Stein, I think that's for the Stein of Magok quest. That was one of the first quests I ever did way back in the day. On my Enchanter. Got a Stein of Magok. I have a Stein of Magok on my Necro now. Somebody died there. We have a Necro right here. Park me. Or no, it says Parleen. It does say pork me or something. Park me. Low on drink. Let's not be low on drink. That'd be annoying. We got rations. I'm just gonna buy a 20 stack of both. Thanks for putting the buy button behind the stack. What are you doing? Done. I'm an idiot. I'm being real stupid in this video. Here's a scythe. Wonder how much that is. 13 plat? No way. Alright, we got water and drink. We're good to go. Let's get out into the field. Another corpse. Linky dead. Okay, so we're gonna explore our paths again. Maybe we'll take a right this time. I don't know though. I want the lizard tails and the lizard meat, and I know where it's at. So why would I go to the right when we know what's to the left? And now's the time. Are you kidding me? Why would it face me towards that? I did, you guys. I started in the dark. I went back and forth to the same Fiorot Enethil. I went to the wrong guy in the Warrior Guild like 2 times. Like, what is going on? This is like the blooper video. Jeez. Why does it even face you any kind of way towards the zone you just came out of? What a waste of time, too. Like, what am I supposed... Which way? Which way? Alright, there's my back. My back is to that. So I'm going to go this way. Jeez. Guess we can do this view for a while. I'm going to check the time again. We got 1 p.m. It should be about as bright as it gets out here. Do we want to go to the right and see what's to the right? Like right wall strats. We haven't really explored this way yet. Can do this view for a bit. I know this view kind of gets annoying when you're in a group and by a wall and you're a shaman, but it's not bad when you're running around. Ooh, we have a necro out here. What's she doing? Might be some guards she's killing out here. Possibly. Alright, along the right wall, I think there's a undead camp. maybe this way. We're going to have to swim, which is going to be slow going. We have no swimming yet. I think an ogre. I don't know. Ogre's pretty big. I don't think it could swim very well. But they live in a swamp. Pretty much. Or next to a swamp. I think they would know how to swim decently. So if we keep going this way, I think it goes to the Wrath Mountains. So we're kind of aware of the adjacent zones. But here's what I'm talking about. We have a skeleton. It's yellow. So not yet. Jungle spider's yellow. But this may be a way we could go. There's a Lizardman Mystic for the dolls. Just looking at our future. Skeleton, red, yellow. So I don't want to get too close. I think this is like pretty close. A zombie. Alright, I better get out of here. That's bad news. That's just our future, though. Maybe at level 5 or so. That would be the place to be. It's a static spawn. Alright, I should have really upped my swimming before I decided to start swimming. I'm strafe swimming. But next, most likely, is going to be the Gnome Enchanter. And I think that one has a better chance of giving the Wizard a run for its money. I think everybody likes an Enchanter. Everybody likes a Gnome. I don't know if it's going to beat the Wizard. I don't really want to talk about it too much. I don't want to sway it at all. I think that would be the one that might give the Wizard a run for its money. Just Enchanters are interesting. That's as much as I'll say. Because I wouldn't mind playing any of these. All of them are fine with me. That's why I'm doing this. I wouldn't do it if I hated. If I didn't really want to play. I could play any class. No matter what I say about Bard or Rogue or Ranger, I'd still play it. I love this game. It would just be like playing Dark Souls with a faith build or something. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I would do it. It's still an awesome game, and you're still the same mechanics and still the same zones. And I was watching somebody soloing with the cleric earlier today, so it's possible. Alright, so we're going to take the left path, I guess. We'll just follow it as far as it'll go. Let's switch back to our other view, just for something different. We're looking for Lizardmen still. I did go right, though, and look for something different. I don't think that's the way to go early in the game. I think you find a quest, and you kill that mob over and over and over, and you turn in the quest. Right, this path ends, but here's the other path out here. Here's a broodling. Let's go get it. Bang. Alright, we need to... Why is this way up here? Did it move all my stuff? Alright, there we go. We're back in action. I should really be tapping on sense heading, or set it... You can put sense heading on your right or your left, or combine it to your... I do that sometimes. If you don't know how to do that, put it in the comments. I'll make a video maybe one day. I don't think... Has anybody ever made that video? It's not like super hard. Once you know how to do it, it's easy. But I didn't know how to do it. I had someone else had to tell me how to do it. There's a broodling. What are you doing? Get it. Alright. Slam. Taunt. Sense heading. Try to get everything in on every fight. There's your man broodling. And let's go. This Tad's probably going to attack us, so... We're going to taunt it. We're going to slam it. Sense heading. And then attack. We're going to slam it. Taunt it. Sense heading. Looted up. I only attacked it because I was pretty sure it was going to attack me. We're still out here killing broodlings. They're still blue. We got 2 of them here. That's going to be nice. It's fine, though. Taunt, slam, sense heading. Sense heading. Bang, one's dead. As soon as the other one attacks you, it, like, becomes your target. And he's running. Sense heading, taunt. I could just taunt him forever while he's running away, if I really wanted to. Alright, we got a rusty shortened spear. That's piercing, so we're not going to, like, switch to it. More meats is. One thing I've noticed is our EXP has slowed down quite a bit in level 3. And I've noticed that after 3 kills and 2 quest turn-ins, and didn't give it very much of a chance. What'd y'all think? No one said anything about my view. What do you guys think of that? You know, no one said they liked it or didn't like it. Well, he's dead. Ooh, we got a tail and meatses. Perfect. Here's another one. It's just easy to target things like this. And then the top view isn't terrible. Slam, taunt, sense heading. One tip I can give you is the feet are the thing you want to target. It's just how the game works. If you can't see something's feet, you can't cast on it. If you're looting something, try targeting its feet. I don't know why. That's how the game works. We got some decaying skeletons. I think that'll be a good couple kills. Good night. Got some beer. We got some bones. Let's go get this other skeleton. Skeletons and meatses. Alright, I'm going to taunt it. I'm going to do all my things. I'll slam it. Sense setting. We'll taunt it. And then we'll attack. If I don't... Hey, look at this. Cloth veil. I think that's a face item. Perfect. And that's why we kill decaying skeletons, folks. For the bones, because one day we're going to have a pet. And you could just sell them, or you could do quest turn-ins. Bones, I mean, decaying skeletons. Faceless One said it in, like, my first wizard video. Like, kill the skeletons. And it just makes sense. There's quests for them. You can sell the bones. I'm a Shadow Knight. I need the bones. They drop armor. They drop weapons. It's always the way to go. Unless you're an... Ooh, uh-oh. There's that Watcher. Luckily, I'm in this view, and I'm, like, super far away. And I could see him before he sees me. I think that's our cue to turn around. I still haven't died in any of these beginner starting A videos. I'm not trying to do it now. I can get revenge on the Watcher some other time. Alright, let's look around. We just want to get enough tails and meats to go do some turn-ins. That's all we're doing in this one. If we get level 4, good for us. Okay, there's a something. It's pretty far out there. That's fine. Taunt, slam, sense heading, Q. Sense heading. Taunt. Okay. Feet. Meat. Look around, look around. There's the path. We see any lizards out there? Not really, so I'm gonna head back to the path. Strafe running. So you can strafe run in this view too. Here's multiple broodlings. I'm gonna go get the one that's kind of running away. The other one's just standing there, so... Okay. And let's target it. Let's taunt it. Let's slam it. Let's sense heading. Let's attack. Sense heading. Taunt. Slam. Sense heading. Taunt. Sense heading. Alright. Some more meats. There's the other one. He's still just standing there, so that's great. We'll just get in his way. We will taunt, slam, sense heading, Q. There he goes. Still taunting incense heading as we do that. I got a little experience. I can see it. Oop, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Taunt, slam, sense heading, Q. Sense heading, taunt, sense heading. Got him. Feet, meat. It's just gonna be this over and over and over. Maybe I should do a little bit of this on my own. But that's not really, you know, we don't really need to because we're not like, we don't need to like get extra experience right now. We don't need to like grind it off video. Alright, Broodling. Ooh, there's my scythe, y'all. Taunt, slam, sense heading, attack. That's what I've been waiting for. Switch it up, bang. As soon as I switch it up, he dies. Alright, Rusty Scythe. We're gonna go Alt. So it's 8 damage, 51 delay. That's poopy, because this is a better damage. 10 damage, 56 delay. Man. We want to take the damage hit just to look cool. We'll switch back and forth. Ah, that looks so cool, though. Fashion Quest alert. Fashion Quest alert. I've never really been that guy, but I'm going to be that guy today. At least for a little bit. Alright, let's go back to our let's find some lizard view. I always flipped to that view and thought, you know, it's just a above your head view. It's kind of stupid. But once you, like, adjust your camera, not bad. We're still killing them in one shot with this thing. Alright. Taunt, slam, sense heading, Q. Sense heading. Taunt. Bang. What do you guys think about Fashion Quest? Like, do you go get yourself a full set of Rubicite and some glowy weapon? And you don't care, like, about stats? I've always been more of a stats guy. I don't know, I like with the percentage-wise. Percentage-wise, I'm probably 75% stats. We got here, large cloth choker. That's for our neck. We already got that. Okay. Somebody gave me a sew or something. Nice. Who was that? Oh, they ran away. That's how they do. Thank you very much, whoever that was. Alright, we got a skeleton and a broodling. Let's get to work. Alright, taunt, slam, sense heading, Q. I'm almost glad they didn't give me more than that. I'm not like, I don't, if somebody gave me a buff, I wouldn't like click it off. But I'm not going to go around begging for them. I feel like there's people out there who won't even play the game unless somebody's like power leveling them or they're getting damage shields or... You know what I'm saying? I'm the complete other side of the spectrum. I despise people that power level. I understand there's time and place for it. I'm not like I've had very strong language for it before in a video. Like saying you're a big wimp basically, but in a very crude way for power leveling. But I've come around a little bit. I know there's like time and place for it here and there. If you have a very good reason. Like leveling up a cleric to res. Or maybe a porter. But if you're power leveling your buddy just to play with him, you know, he's gonna suck. And you might have fun, so even that I can understand, I guess. But just know that your buddy's gonna suck. That's all. You guys might have fun for one day until you realize he's terrible. Because you power leveled him. Even if they already know the game, like the classes are all so different. I don't know. Alright, I think we got 2 on us, so this is bad news. Bang. I'm so worried about it, though, I'm going to go ahead and loot. Who's behind me? Where are you at? Alright, there you are. A broodling. Taunt, slam, sense heading, and attack. Sense heading. Taunt, sense heading. Slam. Ooh, I killed him with the slam. That was cool. We're just going to stay out here in the field until we got, like, plenty of meat and tails. I want, like, 12 tails. So I don't know how long that's going to take, because they're a little bit rarer than the meat. We got 1, 2. We might even fill up our whole inventory before we would get that many. So it might not even be possible. I've only got 3 right now. But I want to get a full set of large rawhide armor. I think that's a good goal for this character. Maybe before we get to level 5 and we stop, you know? If I can get a full set of large rawhide. Let's get this broodling before that guy does. Alright. Taunt, slam, sense setting, Q. Sense setting. Sense setting, taunt. Slam. I feel much better once I got my harm touch, which I don't have right now. I hate that it's in-game time. What's the harm of... Why do they make it in-game time? Here's a camp. A forager who's yellow. Another one who is even. Where is that camp? Maybe that's where we see the Watcher. It's a broodling. Kind of nervous I'm going to find a Watcher. I'm going to kill the skeleton. Try to get the taunt and slam off. Sit down. Gotta say that at least once a video. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna go back to town when I'm full. It's just reality. I don't think we're gonna end up having like this many meat or this many tails. It's just gonna be when I'm full. And I didn't mean to do that. No big, like, if we end up playing the Wizard and then the Enchanter and then the Cleric and like we never get around to the Shadow Knight, what's the point of me leveling up? Like, is Slam even something I can level up anyway? Like, sense heading and taunt, what's the big deal? I should probably just run around hitting stuff with the scythe. It's just to make it more interesting. Something else to do, honestly. Here's a broodling. I probably don't even need to hit taunt. Or slam. Or sense heading. But it's like a why not type of deal. Just something else to do. Alright, get out of here. Alright, come on, broodling. Taunt, slam. Q. 12 points of damage. They regen so fast that they run and then they come back. Reason I would want to play a Shadow Knight is, I think I've said this before, but I had a Necro, level 60, check out the playlist. And I think it'd be neat to have a tank where I already kind of know what I'm doing with all the spells. So I do want to make a tank one day. I already have a spellcaster, Necro. I have a healer, Shaman. So the next step, honestly, would be a tank. Or a melee. But it looks like we're probably going to do a caster again. I think casters are more mysterious. That's why people like to see them. Like, the Necro definitely gets way more views than my Shaman. Like, out of the two. Oh, slam. Like, I don't think I've leveled slam once. Like, it's probably not something you can level. Anyway. Probably only useful for, like, if I'm fighting a mystic. There's another broodling. Get him to attack us. Taunt, slam, sense heading, Q. Might be a big waste of time. Somebody out there's like, why does he keep saying taunt, slam, sense heading? When the only thing is probably sense heading that matters. Out of all those things. Something to do. Extra button to push. Harm touch only comes up once every 72 minutes. So I need something else to do, other than swing a scythe. Get back on the path. Here's another broodling. Let's go. It's definitely faster to just run around hitting them with your weapon, though, instead of worrying about anything else. Uh-oh. Is this guy okay? He looks fine. Anyway. If he was hurt, I would have helped him. He might be just gathering them up. Which might be smart. That might be a smart move. Gather up a bunch of them. I thought that with the skeletons on my wizard. I've seen somebody doing that. Especially if you're a twink. Gather them up. This hill looks ominous. It's kind of like glowing. I better check my time. 8 p.m., y'all. So it's probably getting dark out after these couple kills. So many up here. I want to get the kills, but after these kills, I'm going to have to come back to y'all when it's light out. Doing my best to make sure you guys aren't in the dark. Let me get these, though. There we go. And we'll get to see on video. Is 8 p.m. dark? There's a tad. I don't really care about that. Alright, I'm going to get back to the path, and then I'm going to pause. Let's actually head back to town, and then I'll pause. That way you know, like, I made it back to town. Even if it's dark out right now. I'm on the path. I'm heading back to town. I don't know. I'm not going to head back to town. I'll just pause it here, and I'll come back to y'all when it's light out. I'm going to keep killing out here. Alright, y'all, I'm back. It's like instant to y'all, but it's probably like an hour later for me. I don't know, a little bit less maybe. You can see on the screen there how long it's been, actually. I don't know how long, maybe 30 minutes. I found this cool place here, though, by this log. I've been killing a bit. I sold. Let's go check it out. But it's now it's 8 a.m. I'm hoping it's light out right now. But I want to show you where this is because I think it's pretty interesting and it's a good spot. And yeah, that's why I'm here. Tell y'all about good spots and help you out and entertain. So, let's try to find the path. I'm not 100% sure exactly where I am, and we might have to fight some things along the way, like this broodling. But that's okay. We need more meatses, and we need more tails, so it doesn't bother me to fight some more of these. Making sure everything's recording okay. Alright, 2 meatses. Check it out, too. I got all this stuff. I'll show you soon. Oh, what do we got? A broodling. No big deal. Doesn't scare me. I got harm touch up right now. I don't think anything really is going to scare me. Except for a red, maybe. I got 2 on me right now, potentially. Not anymore. Oh, yeah. May have to use the harm touch to break a camp soon. Hint, hint. Probably not, but maybe. I think there's too many yellows in it to make that a thing, but I pretty much found a static spawn of a broodling near a log, which is also near a camp, which is also just off the path a little bit. But I'm not 100% sure. Here's the path, okay. First thing I want to show you is where I went to sell. I didn't go all the way back into town. You're not going to go all the way back into town every time you want to sell. When you want to turn in your meat, when you want to turn in your tails, make sure you do that before you level. I would definitely go in town, like, when you got about a bubble left to your level. You don't want to level and then take your meat and stuff in. You want to do it while it just gives you more experience the lower the level you are, basically. I think that's how it works. Ooh, there's another scythe. I got to get that. Let's grab the scythe. So, don't wait till you level and then go back to town. As a Shadow Knight, at least. Like, as the wizard, I would wait until I get, like, new spells, maybe, to go back to town. But as the Shadow Knight, I might even want to go right now. I don't think that our meat is going to give us like a ton of experience, so it's probably not. I should probably wait until, I'll just keep killing these broodlings. Can't stop. Alright. I'm trying to get you to the vendor where you can just do the vendor out here in the Firat instead of going all the way back into town. And I just keep finding broodlings to kill. Ooh, yeah. Tails, slightly more rare than meat, that is for sure. I only have like 8 tails right now. 8 or 9. Alright, I want to show you this vendor, and it might not be the only vendor out here. It's the one I found first. And it's pretty easy to tell you where it is. Let's get this guy. He's got a weapon. Bang! See ya. The scythe is working pretty good. The halberd, I do miss it a tiny bit, but the scythe's still killing in one shot. I sold the halberd. Fashion Quest it is. And I was going to ask y'all earlier, like, how invested are you into Fashion Quest? I was saying how I'm probably 25% max Fashion Quest. Like, I don't really want to be having, like, a super ugly outfit, but I'm mostly a stats guy. If something's going to give me a gigantic benefit, but it's super ugly, I will still wear it. But if it's the difference between, like, one of something, and one thing looks super awesome, the other thing looks like crap, I'm going to wear the super awesome thing. So that's where I'm at. Alright, so here's the entrance to Agak. Now I want to show you where the vendor is. It's pretty simple. Just follow the path. Instead of going left, we go straight. This is the first one I found. Like, there might be some right here, even. But I'm following the path. I'm getting kind of heavy. Not really, but I got a lot of copper. So, follow the path until you find the bridge. Once you find the bridge, take a right, go off the path. It's not this guy. It's this lovely lady right here, Fugla. She's not fugly, she's Fugla. I don't think that's the vendor either, but... Oh, it is. Fugla is the vendor. So, might as well sell our stuff while we're here. Got a ton of tails there. That's 8 tails. Here's a spear. Look at all the meatses I got. I might... Should I go into town? I think I might wait till I'm at least like 2 bubbles away. For the end of the video, we'll go turn in our stuff. But just wanted to show you this vendor. Another thing I noticed, when you right-click a piece of armor to loot it, if you do not have something in that slot, it will automatically go in to your equipped. Happened with some like shoes for me or something like that. I'm sure people out there have been screaming that at me as I left-click on armor and equip it myself. Things you learn. Like, I didn't know that. I don't make new characters very often, so I almost always have something in a slot. So, the amount of times where I have an empty slot, other than looting my body, like, I saw it there, I guess. I guess I did know that. I never thought of it as a way to, like, as a low-level character, you can just loot things and they go onto your body. Guess when you die and you get your corpse, that's where I should have known. Alright, now let's go find this camp. Let's see if I can find it. I've only found it like twice. And I don't recommend it for level 3. I think it's going to be another level 4, level 5 type of deal. But another option other than the skeletons I showed you at the beginning. Potentially. If you're staying in the Firat. I think you should. At least to level 5 or so. There's no reason to go running to Wrath Mountains or Enethul before level 5. I took my first left. I'm not going to say the H word. And we're heading down the left path. And then a second left. This thing is on our left side. Heading down that path. It's going to dead end eventually. Of course, kill any broodlings you see along the way. We're not ready for anything above a broodling yet. So we're still looking for just broodlings. Of course, there might be a forager that's even or a watcher or something, but you're not really looking for that yet. Alright, the path dead ends. Instead of going to the other path, which is clearly in view, I would take a left and kind of head up this hill where this froglook tad is. Let's kill him, get him out of here. Go to our other view. Just taunt slam since heading. He was going to attack us anyway. Loot it up. Ooh, a cape. Will this be like... Oh, come on. was hoping that would be a light source. That's the words I'm looking for. Alright, so the end of the path is right there on the other side of that tree. I headed to the left and up the little hill. And we're looking for a log. There it is. So you see the tree that's cut down, and then the tree that fell over from being cut down, I guess. Right here. This guy always spawns right here. And then there's a camp right there with lizardmen there. And there's like a lot of them running around too in this area. So be careful. I wouldn't come out here at level 2 or 1. But level 3 seems okay, and it's like a pretty good spot. Taunt, slam, since heading. Since heading. Taunt, since heading. Slam. And I've got harm touch right now. I'm not too scared. But the cut down tree. This goes for Nariac as well on my Dark Elf. The cut down trees. There's logs laying on the ground. There's usually a static spawn near there that you can kind of just sit there and I don't know the spawn time in this zone. But this broodling keeps spawning right here. So if you can't find, and other stuff spawns here too. I'll stand on the top of this log and I'll just look around. Got the camp here over there. A broodling's attacking me. Like I said, a bunch of them will go by this area. It might keep attacking you. But we have a forager who is even. Another one who's yellow. A scout who is even. And a forager who's yellow. There's a decaying skeleton, a broodling, another one over there. Like, we got a lot of stuff. Don't fall off the log, though. That's the mistake I was making. If you keep falling off the log, you're going to lose HP quickly. So make sure you gently walk down the side of the log and you don't just fall off the steepest part. This camp, it's pretty nice. You can stand on the edge, look around, find your next target. And almost always you'll find something. Like there's one right there. Just make sure you walk down the side. I still took 5 damage. I'm just so fat. Here's a broodling. Boom. Loot it up. Meets his tails. And you can either like look around or you can just head back to your log because you'll be able to see further from the log. Let's head back to the top of our log. The one I wasn't sure about, I haven't tried attacking this guy yet. I'm afraid like this one's gonna also come. If you go, like if I walked closer and I got this one to aggro me, I'm a little bit scared that this one would aggro too and then the whole camp would come and we'd be screwed. So I have not tried this guy yet. Up to you if you want to try it or not. I think he moves eventually and you can get him. So I'm on the edge. I'm looking around. Things definitely run through the camp. There's one up there. So I'm going to go down the log. Still fell for 6 damage. Like the log is going to kick your butt more than the lizards. Broodling. Taunt. Slam. Since heading. Alright, we need to use our harm touch. It's almost the end of the video. Up, there's a decaying skeleton. Maybe I'll try and see. Maybe I'll test that broodling. If everything comes, I'll run. Because that's another static spawn. It would be nice to know if you could get it. But let's try it. If everything comes, I'm running. And I think the edge of the zone is just like right there. I could definitely right wall strats. Like as far away from this guy without getting everybody else. Look how close they look. I don't know. This might be a death sentence for me. I'm on the other side of a log. I'm like further away than it looks like I am. Stepping closer and closer. What an end to a video. Can you see me yet, broodling? Taunt. Too far away. Might have to stand on top of the log. I'm on top of the log now. Pretty close. Ever so slightly closer. Are you coming, buddy? Taunt. I stepped closer. Closer. I'm just gonna watch the forager. Closer. Closer. Kinda. I'll step left a little bit. Closer. Look how close I am to that thing. Come on. Up, they're all coming. I might be dead. I'm strafe running. I think this is the edge of the zone. I don't even know what's on me right now. Hey, I was trying to make it something exciting, you know? But this is definitely a show, showing off strafe running and how awesome it is. Normally you couldn't get away from this at all. There's no way. If you don't know how to strafe run, you're dead. I'm not even going to look back. That's the mistake you make. If you're not getting hit and strafe running is working to keep you out ahead, don't test it. Like, just keep going. That's how you die. I will try to fight them, though. I will. We'll get closer to the entrance. I'll harm touch something, and then we'll fight the other one. I don't know how many are on me, though. There might be 3. I don't even want the broodling as my target. I want to try to target the more beefy guy so I can harm touch him. Oh my goodness. Run, run, run. That's a lot of stuff. I'm going straight to the zone. Oh, now I got a couple. Alright, it's just a forager. I killed the broodling with harm touch. It's even. Let's see what happens. Even forager. Got past the guards. I'm gonna bring them back though, so they don't kill him for me. Ooh, I'm getting crushed. Let's bring him to the zone line. 16. I'm gonna swing, move back, swing, move back. Yeah! Killed it even. I mean, that's not a huge accomplishment, but just like the way it happened. I just cleared that whole camp out. And I got to kill a broodling and a forager, an even forager. That was pretty exciting. Alright, let's go turn in the stuff, and that'll be the end of the video. We're already at an hour, so let's go turn in our stuff. I'm moving pretty slow as it is. Turn in our meats. We'll turn in our tails. I don't know how many I got. It's an hour. It's the hour mark, so it's time to end the video. We need 2 bubbles of experience. Do you think we'll get it? I think we're going to be just shy, but that's okay. Let's just see what we have. 1, 2, 3 full stacks of meat. We got 8 tails there. Ooh, 10 tails. 10 tails and 3 stacks of meat. I would love to go out there and get like 2 more tails and like 2 more meats. That would be great. I got 8 tails. I got 10 tails. I got 40, 60, 78 meat, which is not divisible by 4. All right, I'm gonna pause. Well, let's just go get it. Let's go get the meat. 2 meats and 2 tails. That's all we need, and then we'll go turn it in. That'll be the video. It's okay if this video goes to an hour and 15. I'm fine with that. I shouldn't have zoned though. Lots of needless zoning in this video. There's at least 1, 2, 3, probably 4 times that I needlessly zoned in this video. All right, I'm gonna strafe run just so we get there faster. I just want 2 meats and 2 tails. 2 tails might take longer than I have. I mean, I have plenty of time, but I don't want to make the video super long either. And I got other stuff I could be doing, of course, since I am an adult. And YouTube is not my full-time job. I wish it was. If anybody out there wants to be my sugar mama or my sugar daddy, I prefer a sugar mama, but I'll take I'll take anybody's support. And I could play all day. I'll make videos for you all day. That's what I would be giving you. If you want to be my sugar mama, I'll give you a video every day of whatever game you want. Alright, we got 2 lizard meat. I think that's probably what we're going to have to stop at. We'll try for the 2 tails. If I get a tail, like, pretty soon, I'll keep going. I cleared that camp out, too. Ooh, yeah, I got my tail. Okay, 1 more tail. Let's go look at the camp, too. So we cleared it out. I want to see. So now we know, you guys know that that broodling will attract the whole camp. And I was pretty much right about to not attack it. But just to make the video more interesting, I did the experiment. And I inched in, I inched in, I inched in. I wasn't reckless, so it just is. Alright, got some arms. We're gonna get some more new rawhide. Also. Oh, something's on me. 2 of them. Hopefully that other one doesn't join in. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Bang. There's another one over there. I need to get this guy down. How the heck did you survive that? Come on. Come on. This guy just keeps surviving. Alright, he's down. Oh yeah, there's my other tail. Alright, so we're out of here. But let's take a look at the camp. I'm gonna want to get some more meatses at this point. Alright, see our dude's back already. That's our static spawn. Let's kill our static spawn. It's just nice to know where something spawns. And then you just set a timer. And in between, you can just run around looking for other stuff. Oh, wow. There's 2 still at the camp. So a yellow and a yellow. They probably spawned. Because they all came. I remember. But yeah. Let's head back and we'll turn in everything that we got. I'll probably just pause and join you when we're back in Agok. Alright, we're zoning. We're in Agok. There's Linky dead. Strafe running. You can tell when you're like kind of going diagonal. And let's go turn in all the meat to the SK Sunog. And then we'll go turn in all the tails to the Warrior Guild. Because I don't want a shield, I want rawhide armor. Rawhide armor is better than cloth armor. And I could get a full set if I'm lucky. Like, I don't know how long you would go about, like, getting tails and turning them in. And, like, are you going to, when you're level 10, are you going to still be doing that? Like, if you're missing 1 piece of rawhide? Like, I don't know. But for as long as it's profitable and you get experience from the broodlings, and I guess like any lizard could drop its tail, so as long as lizards are giving you experience, you can keep turning them in until you get a full set of large rawhide. Definitely better stuff out there, but in the single digits to be able to get a full set of armor from a quest that's also giving you experience from the things that you kill and the thing. Let's do this first. Alright. So you can see I'm a little bit, I need about a bubble and 2/3, 3/4. Alright, so control. We're giving Sunog meatses. Come on. Not bad, it's moving. Oh, the swords. I forgot about the swords. I don't know if I got room. It's okay. The swords, the swords. Those are like 2 gold apiece. You get them every single time. May have to go sell. I got too many meatses and tails. No room in there. No room really in there. Okay, that's fine. Where do I put the sword for a second? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the other guy. I could give Grievok some tails, but I really want the rawhide. No, I don't want to do that. Let me open the door. Alright, whatever. I'll throw it on the ground. And then pick it back up. I'm being cheap. What I want to do, I'm gonna go give the tails to this guy, who I already forgot his name. It wasn't Guntrick, it was Horgus, right? Or I'll go sell. I'll sell. I don't know. Whatever. Let's sell. Alright. Could, like, sell this cape. Sell. Now the sword can go here. We're not carrying the sword anymore. Alright, let's get to a different view, too. Alright, now we can go do the tails. Which I'm pretty sure is him. Let's just double check. Hail. Say, I am Crack Nick. Tails, yep. Just making sure. Alright, give him 4 tails. Yeah, we got the pants. So these are 5 AC. And those are 3. So it's always going to be an upgrade. I wish it would be visual. Do we actually get some pants on? I don't know. One way to tell is to, like, take them off and put them back on. Like, is that actual pants? Might be. Hey! It's actual pants. What about the bracers? Yeah, that's cool. Depends which one you put on last. Hey, that's nice. Actually look like something. That's kind of ugly, actually, but when we had the full thing, maybe it'll look cool. Alright. Let's give them some more. Remember the faction? I don't want anybody out there just only giving tails to this guy as a SK and then you lower all your faction. For your guild. That would suck. But I'm trying to get a full set. They're giving me stuff I don't have yet, which is great. Hey, now I got a hat on. Sweet. This is so fun. It's just fun. 3 AC instead of 2. I look different. I like it. Got me a hat. Some knee pads. Some bracers. And we get 1 more. So that's why I'm going to keep doing this. Until I can maybe get a full set. Just get to see the transformation. Alright. 1 more time. Give me the chest piece, please. Chest piece. The worst thing they could give me is something I already have. Second worst thing they could give me is another bracer, because it's not going to change how we look. I want the breastplate so bad. Come on. Give me the large rawhide shirt. Oh, the gloves. It's okay. Wow, it does nothing. What is that? Changes the color of our... Makes them, like, white. You saw it, like, slightly changes, but you can't really tell. Let's take them off and put them back on. It just, like, covers, like, some brown on our hands. Anyway. Oh, well. We'll get the, that'll be our goal with this guy in the first 5, videos. To get a full set of large rawhide. But that's it for the tails. We can no longer... We don't have any more. That's cool, though. I should probably freaking sell. We're gonna run out of room. Let's be smart. There's probably somebody to sell to in the SK place, but we just know this guy's here. Let's sell. Let's sell our old cloth, which is worth gold. Got a hammer, some pants, a club, swords, sword. See how they were 2.5 gold each? 4 of those is a plat. The other guy I think could give you bags if you really want bags. The SK lizard tail quest. But I want to get large rawhide. I'm more interested in that right now, since I know where to buy bags, and I don't really... Like, I can't just go... I could probably go buy large rawhide, but it's probably really expensive. I'm not sure. Somebody in the comments, like, you can buy large rawhide for, like, a silver, dude. Well, it's more fun to get it with the quest where you're getting experience for the kills and the turn-ins. So come on. Come on, man. It's fun. Alright, gotta do all these turn-ins here. Do I want to show this all on video? Probably. I'll just try to do it fast. Will we level? It's gonna be close. Oops. Oh well. Come on. It's lagging. You think we're gonna get it? Let me bring this like a little closer. Gotta make it as convenient as possible. Bring this a little bit closer. You gotta do something like this. Just try to make it as convenient as possible for you. You might get to hear like the cool trumpet noise and then a ding. Maybe. My luck, it's gonna be just short, just shy. It's gonna be close, I think. Maybe not. You know how the end of the level, it just like you ding before you think you will. So it might happen. Filled a whole bag with swords. I think we got this. Perfect. Ooh, so close. We still got a whole stack. We'll get to see what level 4 looks like for this quest. Ooh, it's as close as you can get. Can't even see a sliver. No white. No, not even a thumbnail. Bang! You get to hear the trumpet and the ding at the same time. That's always nice. Alright, let's hand the rest in. We'll go sell, we'll see how much plat we got, and that'll be the end of the video. And you can see it. You can still see the experience, so it's still worth it, even at level 4. Nice. It's registering. It's when it like doesn't register anymore that it's just not worth it. Right now you can kind of still see it moving, so I think level 4 it's still worth it. The broodlings, especially the broodlings, are all still blue. That might be your sign. The meatses are not worth it anymore when the broodlings green out. We still have 3 meats too. Just need 1 more. Alright. That is it, pretty much. Let's go sell. We'll go to the bank. I'm really heavy. I can barely move. And we'll just see how much plat we end up with. And that's it for this one. This is part 3 of the Ogre Shadow Knight. 2 more to go. And then we got to kind of wait and give it as much time as the wizard. We're trying to be super fair. But we could start up the next new character during the same time. I don't think that's like a big deal. It's not going to hurt or take away. If you like Shadow Knight, you like Shadow Knight and you watch it. Just because there's a different character, a different class going on at the same time doesn't mean anything. I don't think. So I might do 2 at the same time. Alright, sell all these swords. I just want to see how much we end up with. Plat-wise, at level 4. I could probably tell just without doing this, but it's fun. We're having fun. After all these years, this game is still fun. There's so many classes, so many races, so many zones. Lots of fun stuff. So many ways you can play. Try playing and not dying. If you die, you gotta kill your character and start over. Try that. Try soloing the whole way. Try grouping the whole way. Try, you can make yourself so many challenges in this game. Just playing every class and getting to a certain level. Just trying every race. This is the type of game I love. There's difficulty and, like, so much replayability. Dark Souls and this game are two of my favorites. Definitely top 3s all time. It's just so many different ways you can play it. Over and over and over. As long as you're creative. And patient and whatnot. Alright, 22 platinum already. I think that's pretty good. I could pretty much buy whatever I want right now. I could go find a vendor and buy some more armor if I wanted to. Or a different weapon. But I'm not going to. I'm going to say goodbye. Check out my new helmet. Alright, come on. I'm trying to get a different view. Can we wave at the camera? See you guys. I'm out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.